It's April 2008. I'm 31 years old, and I live with my mom and my dad in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. I haven't had a girlfriend in close to 10 years, and my disease of muscular dystrophy is rapidly progressing to the point where I can no longer do my job, so I have to leave work. Before I go to sleep, I do something that I've never done before. I pray to God. And I'm not a religious person, and I'm not quite sure I believe in God. But I pray from a place deep within me that is deeper than desperation. God, if my life is not meant to mean anything, if I'm never to find a woman and get married and have children, if my life is meant to be confined to a wheelchair and live here with my parents, then I don't want to live. I want to die. And I ask you, God, please take my life tonight. I don't want to wake up in the morning. And that night when I fall asleep, I have a dream. I'm standing in a room with a man that I don't know. And the phone rings. And he picks it up and he looks at me. And he says in the phone, I'll bring him over. And I know what he's talking about. And I'm scared. I'm afraid. I want to run away, but I can't. I'm trapped. We get in the car and we drive to a place. And as we're driving, suddenly the world around me comes alive. I see a tree, but I don't see the physical tree. I see the energy vibrating from this tree. I see people walking around and they're happy, but I don't see the expression on their face. I see the happiness in their body. And I'm going to die tomorrow. And my life, my death, I will not have done anything with my life. I will not have impacted anyone or made a difference. We arrive, we walk in, and I'm standing before the judge, and I plead for my life. I'm too young to die. There's so much more in this life that I want to do. I want to live. And he hears the sincerity in my voice, and I convince this judge to let me go. And as I walk outside and I sit down on the bench, I start to cry uncontrollably. I get to live. When I wake up from the dream, I touch my face and it's wet. It's wet from the tears that I cried in the dream. This is not just a dream. This was God answering my plea. And I knew that just because my life is not going the way I want it to, I know that I'm here for a reason. And I might not know what it is, but God showed me that night. Thank you.